my name is Kate and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about winter fashion I'm excited and looking forward to seeing in 2026. And it's going to be stuff that I enjoy wearing or want to wear, or things I like seeing on other people, mostly things that I just pin on Pinterest basically. So first thing is white lace tights. I'm wearing white lace tights right now. I'll insert a picture right here. They're especially cute, I think, with red ballet flats. The juxtaposition of the white lace with a beautiful red ballet flat is so beautiful, and just stunning. It looks like a little girl when they're just normal, plain, opaque white tights, so just hear me out. But when they're lace and textured, it's more grown up, and I feel like it's more elevated as well. And I'm seeing them everywhere, but I finally got my own pair, and I think they go with literally every outfit. They're surprisingly very warm. And I live in Canada, so that says something. Although I don't get cold that easily just because I have extra chub on me. So I'm usually fine in the winter with like a big coat on, but these tights keep my legs completely warm. So the ones I have, I got on Amazon. I know, again, I don't support Amazon, but you know, you do what you gotta do. For a plus size body, it's hard to find tights, especially ones that don't rip. And I'd style them with red flats, polka dot or floral dress, kind of like the one I'm wearing right now. And then a cardigan and maybe an embroidered vintage purse. I think that would be so cute. So the next thing I want to talk about are what I just talked about, floral cardigans. I've always been a cardigan girl ever since I was little, and my childhood friend April wore them all the time, and she is my real life style icon. I should have mentioned her in my style icon video, but she is just the person I've always looked up to. Hello April, if you're watching. Yeah, I just loved her cardigans. I thought they were so chic, and I love the floral detailing of these cardigans that I'm showing you right here. It makes it so charming and grandma in like the best way possible. And what I would look for if you're trying to look for these are Austrian embroidered cardigans, and you can find those on Etsy, or there's a really good site called Vestiaire Collective or Collective. It's French, I think. And it's like an online thrift store for like really nice vintage stuff that is like usually luxury, but you can also find some good gems on there that are a little more affordable. And yeah, Austrian cardigans are what you need to look for, and they're underrated. Like French girls wear them and they know about them because they're like cool and they know about those kind of thing, but that kind of thing. But yeah, Austrian cardigans, and they have such cute embroidery. They usually have puff sleeves too, and I love them. The next thing is red plaid. And I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk about Anna Karina for the 5th time, but I got this red plaid coat coming in the mail soon, and I'm so excited because there's something chic and schoolgirl in the moors of Scotland about red plaid. And I'm Scottish. Well, my grandparents were Scottish. I'm a quarter Scottish, but you know, still, I feel I feel emotional when I hear bagpipes playing, you know? So that's the kind of Scottish I am. So yeah, red plaid. Red plaid is a wonderful thing to try this winter 2026. The next thing is hemp waterproof shoes. I have both fisherman sandals as well as clogs in a hemp waterproof style from Gardenia. They're Gardenian clogs, and those are like famous on the internet. They're kind of like a niche footwear brand, but they look so good with like funky socks, like floral socks, lace socks, frilly socks, any kind of socks, striped socks. And they're super comfy and also functional in the snow and in sleet and in rain, which is very helpful as I live in Canada. so there's lots of snow. And they are my most practical shoe of any shoes I wear, because I wear friggin' ballet flats in the snow. Like, I don't wear dress practically ever. Actually, no, that's not true. I dress very comfortably. I'm very for comfort and coziness, as you will see from all these things in my list. However, I can be kind of impractical with shoes, so I wear ballet flats in the snow is what I'm saying. But they're perfect for camping and outdoor activities, and also super cute with like pretty long lace dresses or floral dresses, and you can dress them up or down. They're just a wonderful shoe to have. And I got my clogs for Christmas, and I've been wearing them nonstop. So get yourself some gardenia clogs. They're great, and they're made of hemp, which is very cool, and they're also biodegradable, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can recycle them, which is cool. One of my obvious style trends that I'm very excited about is polka dots, as I'm wearing today. They have been a huge trend, but I don't care. I'm always going to be into polka dots. I always have been into polka dots. They are a 1960s French girl's dream, and not a Forever 21 in 2012 way, but like in a, you know, flirty, cute French girl way. And I would wear them on dates. I would wear them on just a Saturday afternoon when I want to be happy. Because polka dots genuinely make me very happy, so I'm going to be wearing them for the foreseeable future. Next one on my list is Fair Isle print. Anything Fair Isle print, but mostly knitwear. Fair Isle is that kind of like, I'll show you pictures, but I love how classic and stylish this is, and how it's very English countryside vibes. It reminds me of the film Never Let Me Go with Andrew Garfield and Carey Mulligan and Keira Knightley, which is one of my favorite movies, and it's just like this melancholy, beautiful, in the English countryside film, and it's very cottagecore. The next one is textured wool vests. By this I mean like what I'm going to show on screen, something that's cozy. Honestly, coziness is the main goal I have in life, is to be cozy, as I have chronic pain, so anything soft and cozy is so comforting. And I would style these vests with like a cute Peter Pan color frilly blouse underneath, and my favorite jeans, and like some cool socks, and then my hemp clogs or Mary Jane's, and that would be just such a cute outfit. Oh, I want to get one of these. I don't have one, but I want one. Right. The next one is knit skirt sets. So lots of knit things in my list, because it is winter and that makes sense. But a knit skirt set, a matching set is always the way to go if you are struggle with getting dressed. It's cozy again, which is a theme in this video. Winter demands coziness, as I like to say. You could style them with knit tights. Memory, the brand MEMERY, they have really great size inclusive ones that are like knit oatmeal colored tights, and they look like vintage tights. They're so cute. And she also makes vintage reproductions of shoes, and they're really cool, so you should check those out. But I would wear the knit skirt and the knit sweater with the tights, and then loafers, maybe like a locket and a basket bag to break up all the knit texture. I think that'd be really cute. My next one is knit bonnets. Another knit item. You can make these yourself, which is amazing. They encourage creativity, which I always love in a trend, and they're adorable and make you look like a munchkin from the Wizard of Oz if you have a round face like me. So you want to put it on with your little tendrils. I can't believe I can do this with pigtails, wow. You want to put it on with the little tendrils of your hair coming out so you don't look too moon-faced. And it is so cute. With a little scarf and a big coat. Oh my gosh. Little munchkin. That's what my boyfriend likes to call me when I wear this. And it keeps you so warm. It's such an underrated accessory. And the final thing is actually another underrated accessory, which I don't see these anywhere. It was really hard to find reference pictures for these, so I don't think they're on trend, but I want them to be, okay? Hear me out. These are vintage muffs, hand muffs specifically, not ear muffs. But like, these are a wild card item. I don't know if this will actually catch on, but if bonnets can be trendy, I think vintage hand muffs can also come back. And they're so charming and whimsical and unique, and they keep you warm, and that is just the perfect winter accessory. So get yourself a hand muff. Maybe you can find them on Etsy or eBay. I haven't even looked for these yet because they're just so out of this world, but I think they would catch on. I think the little girls, the rich girl Nellie in Little House on the Prairie had a hand muff, and she was like really fancy, and everybody hated Nellie, I remember. But like her hand muff was really cute. I remember that. It like stuck with me for all of these years. So get yourself a hand muff. Okay, those are all of my trends that I hope will be trendy, or even I don't really care if they are trendy. I know I'm going to be wearing them, or I hope other people are wearing them because that would be so cute to see. And I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to find me and have me as your stylist, I do personal styling, so you can check that out down below in the links. And you can also find my poetry collections, which I write poetry, so if you want to check that out, you can. And that's enough plugging and enough shameless plugging from me. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.